Okay. All right. So you were saying you were hit by a car as a younger kid, and still today, or also being mugged. Actually,
Yeah.
is
Those are the two
you're always in
things.
a heightened state of awareness. So if you could get rid of one of these, if there's only one thing you got out of what we do today, what would it be? What would you want it to be? If it was only one thing.
Out of those two pieces of trauma, or one thing that
No,
eliminated?
one. If you could change one thing in how your life is existing now, with the trauma you experienced through your life, if you could get rid of, if it was only one thing you could change that would affect your life right now, and it was only one thing, I'm not saying it will be, what would it be?
I'm trying to make sure I formulate it right, but it's almost like the anxiety and the stress that I carry around from those.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking for, or do we want deeper?
All right. Well, I think that's you pretty much said it right there. You're in a constant heightened state of awareness. So when I ask you to think about how your life is now and the trauma you've experienced and how it affects you on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the absolute worst, 1 being little, or 0 being nothing, where do you think it would be right now?
Like a 6.
Okay, that's fair. So here's one of the things I want to do, and this is involving your thought process and how we move energy and electricity through our body. And one of the things we know is we are electricity, and excuse me. And one of the things is there's the polarity of our energy, and it's very measurable. But one of the things we've noticed is people that live in a traumatic state, not all, but a lot of them, when we hook them up to a voltmeter, it's not so much you have electricity, but the polarity is running backwards. And you'll see things like a heightened state of awareness, anxiousness, fear. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to test it. So
I'm probably going to be higher.
But what's interesting is it's very easy to reverse. So let me put my voltmeter on. This is a regular volt.
Oh yeah, I've done. I worked with a biofeedback person at one point, and he had the same electrodes.
And what did you find out?
Oh yeah, like my skin temp runs high.
Okay.
And
so hold this on your thumb just like that. There's a little bit of a point there. Don't stick yourself too badly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when I put this up to the other side of your hand. So you run right at just under negative. You'll see it on the so now you're running here positive. Actually, not bad. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to give you a simple exercise to do. Are you familiar with EFT?
Emotional freedom technique?
Yes.
I've heard of it.
Okay, well, the precursor towards it was TFT, which is created by Roger Callahan, and then EFT came out as almost like a generic way of doing it, where you do the same thing for everything. But, so there's a way to keep your polarity positive. And so I'm going to do it with you right now. I will send you an email on all these things we were doing, and I'm going to give you some other things to help you manage your states easily, and then we're going to do some cool stuff, okay?
Cool.
So take out your hand, and under here, I call it the karate chop under here. Take 3 fingers, and I want you to tap this, and then I want you to say this after me. You ready? Okay. I want to get better.
I want to get better.
I can get better.
I can get better.
I will get better.
I will get better.
I am better.
I am better.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
3 fingers right here. Do it. Count it out to yourself 20 times. Tell me when you're done.
20.
Karate chop on the other hand. I want to get better.
I want to get better.
I can get better.
I can get better.
I will get better.
I will get better.
I am better.
I am better.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm better than okay.
I'm better than okay.
Okay. I'm going to recommend you doing that 3 times a day. And I'm going to give you another one. One of the things we know is when you're under a lot of stress and anxiety, your body is dumping a huge amount of cortisol and adrenaline into your system. And even when you're in a heightened state of awareness like you, it's happening all the time. So the only way to counteract the cortisol is to produce oxytocin. So there's a way to stimulate oxytocin to create a huge oxytocin dump, and I'm going to show you what to do. I'll use this for people to help them self-induce hypnosis because you're going to feel really relaxed afterwards. So what I want you to do is, there's a pressure point. It's right across here. So from the width of your eyes, right above your eyebrows.
Yep.
And what it does is stimulates your pineal gland and your pancreas. And so I want you to do is you're going to take 2 fingers. I'm going to have you do this now. And you're going to trace a sideways figure 8, like the infinity sign, which is actually called a Lammenskate, and do this. So you're just with your forehead. Then I want you to do it with your eyes closed. And I want you to count out 30 to yourself, and then tell me when you're done. How do you feel?
More relaxed.
Okay. So if I ask you again, and the same thing that you rate on a scale of 1 to 10 as 6 before, when you think about it now, where are you at?
Like a 4.
Okay, good. All right, let's work on keep moving it down. All right, simple things to manage your state. Your 5 fingers. It doesn't matter which hand. Each finger represents a pressure point that can help you manage a specific type of a negative behavior. So the first one's your pinky. If you get really angry, you pull down on your pinky, just like this. And think about the thing you're angry about, and you'll find as those angry feelings dissipate. Okay? The other 4 fingers we're going to cradle. So the next one up is your ring finger. And this one's sadness. Next one up. This is panic, the middle finger. Index finger is fear. This one is worry. This one's genetic. What do you do when you're a little kid? You suck your thumb. They've shown babies in vitro when the mother's under a lot of stress will suck their thumb. If you use these tools, they're very, very effective. I'm going to send you a chart on it so you don't have to remember it. It's easy to memorize. And also on the Lammenskate, and also on it's the triangle, which is this, this, and this. Okay. So here's what's going on in your head. You have a trauma that's happened to you. So now what happens anytime you're exposed to some type of a physical stimulus that triggers that trauma, the Stephen King part of your brain starts coming up with the worst possible scenarios that could happen to you, right? Okay. Then it throws it over to your conscious mind. Your conscious mind says, well, nothing's really happening. This is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Then it sends it back. Then it comes up with another story. So you're doing this. You're playing volleyball with this thing, and every time it goes back and forth, this is making it worse. And so until you can push past that, it just becomes a self-perpetuating cycle now. So what I want to do is I want to work on keeping it from doing that. And it's a real simple thing. We're going to use a light. Actually, we do this a couple ways, okay? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to notice the light. And what I do is I want you to move your eyes to the light. I'm going to trace a pattern, but not your head, just your eyes, okay? And if you move your head, I'll tell you. Okay? So I'm going to begin to trace a pattern like this, and just follow it with your eyes. And I want you to think about the trauma in your life. The stuff that gets in the way of you living the life you want to live. Good. Good, excellent. And think about it, bringing up the emotions and the feelings. Good. So now I want you to start blinking your eyes very rapidly as you follow the light. Just keep blinking. Just keep blinking. Just keep blinking. Just keep blinking. Blink, 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 blink. Just keep blinking. Just keep blinking. And I want you to trace the pattern again. Blink, blink. I want you to blink. Keep blinking very quickly. Just blink, 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 blink. Blink. I want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to touch your nose with the pen. And I want you can see the white of the light as your eyes white out from the light. And as I pull the pen away and the light fades away, so do the stress and the anxiety and the worries and the traumas of your past. And take a deep breath. Open your eyes. How do you feel?
More relaxed.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10 now, where would you rate it?
Like a 2.
Good. All right, let's work on getting it down lower. Okay? So I'm going to have you close your eyes. And I want you to notice the light. And as I start to move the light back and forth, I want you to think about the traumas you've had in your life and all the pain and really all the sadness, all the fear, all the negative emotions and feelings you had that were caused by that trauma. And I want you to bring up those feelings and emotions. I want you to feel them. I want you to experience them. I want you to think about how they affect your life right now. And really step into them. I want you to see it. I want you to feel it. I want you to hear it and experience it. And it's okay to experience that pain. You're experiencing it now most of the time of your days anyway. But bring it up. Bring it right up to the front as you just see the light going back and forth. Flashing back and forth. Good. And now take a deep breath. Good. And now I want you to begin to let it go. Almost like exhaling a breath out of your body. Just feeling it go. Realizing it's the past is in the past. You allow it to stay in the past. It's a part of your past. And you begin to move forward. Good. And now I want you to imagine what your life would be without it. Imagine how you would live, how you would experience life, how you feel, the things you would do. Imagine if you're already living that life now, no longer experiencing those things, no longer having those things a part of your life. Good. And just feeling good things. Taking inventory of all the things that are great about you. Smart, intelligent, kind, loving. I know there's many other things. Think about those things. And think about the good things in your life. The good things that are happening now. The good things that are continuing to happen. And the good things you want to happen. Good. Good. All right, now take a deep breath in. Relax. Open your eyes. How do you feel?
Very relaxed.
Okay, good. On a scale now of 1 to 10, where would you put it?
Probably a 1 or a 0.
Okay, excellent. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes again. And as you close your eyes, and you begin to notice the light, I want you to begin to think about how you want your life to be, as if you're already living it now. How you would be physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. How would you experience life? What would your relationships be like? What would your career be like? Your income? Where would you be living? What kind of things would you be doing? I want you to think about how your life is going to be, how you want it to be, as if it's already happening right now. And then begin to move that feeling, that's right, deep down inside of you. Moving it into your heart. Moving it at every cell, every fiber of your being. Noticing the good feelings beginning to flow through your body, your mind, and your spirit. Every cell, every fiber of your being. Your bones, muscles, connective tissues, the organs and the systems and the functions of your body. Living the life that you want. Being in the life that you want. As if it's already happening now. It's a part of you. You begin to feel it flowing through you, just like your blood flows through your veins and the arteries of your body. That's right. Good. And just good, happy feelings. Moving them about your mind. Enjoying yourself. Being present. Good. Just allowing yourself to relax. Allowing you to appreciate how great you really are. Is you begin to experience the flow of life running through every cell, every fiber of your being. Positive, energetic force. Just feeling good, feeling great, relaxing. Good. Relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Open your eyes. How do you feel?
Good.
Good. What's that experience like?
Freeing.
Freeing? Okay.
A sense of lightness, a sense of opportunity.
Okay.
Acceptance.
Okay. Acceptance of what?
Just myself.
Okay. Good. Excellent. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you now?
Like a 0.
0? Okay, good. You should continue to feel that experience grow. It should keep growing exponentially and allow you to move out. And like I said, process that and move it into the past. So it's a past experience, not a present trauma. So you can shut down the amygdala of your mind and experience better parts of your life, not just the stress and anxiety and, you know, is this person going to hurt me? Is this person not going to hurt me? So, okay. All right, what else is going on? What's on your agenda next
As far as
in your life?
life in general, let's see. That's a challenging question.
It's a challenging question?
I had a speech competition this weekend, and I'm figuring out where to go after that.
Good.
Debating on getting more involved in something like Chicago Ideas Week.
Good. And that's a big thing. That happened already. That's for next year now, right?
Yep, it happened 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago.
Let me turn this off.
Yeah. I made connections with a bunch of people there, and so I'm trying to both recommend people that can do things for CIW and then see if I can get on stage as like a facilitator or a speaker.
Cool.